Hey guys, so it's Angela from Switcher Studio here with you guys for our weekly update. Now on Friday we posted that we're moving the update to Monday for this week because of a big announcement, and that is the mission of this broadcast today. So you guys have been asking, we've been listening, and we are here to officially launch the new Switcher Studio community, which we've called Switcher Studio Enthusiasts. So we're going to go over how to join that group and more about that group on today's broadcast. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking, how can you get a free Switcher Studio t-shirt? We're going to go over that today as well in this broadcast. So first, a little about the community. What is Switcher Studio Enthusiasts? It's going to be a place where you guys can share your setups, how you discovered Switcher, how you're using Switcher, actual videos you've made using Switcher, all in one place. You'll also be able to meet other Switcher Studio users, and you guys can share tips and tricks of how Switcher Studio works for you and how it can work for others too. So there's going to be two ways to find a link to this group. The first, any current Switcher Studio subscribers, we're going to be sending out an email to you in about 30 minutes. It's going to have a link to the group, so you'll be able to go directly from there. To anyone not currently subscribed, don't worry. We're also going to post that same link on the Switcher Studio Facebook page, and that'll take you directly to the group as well. Now, we've got Dan behind the scenes today. He's going to be working some screen sharing, so I'm going to go over a couple of things on the group and getting your own Switcher Studio t-shirt, and he's going to be showing you guys those steps using SwitcherCast, or free screen sharing software. So we're going to go ahead and go into Switcher Studio Enthusiasts right now so you guys can see the group. Again, you'll get a link either in your email or directly from our Switcher Studio page. And what it's going to show, there's a couple of us in there already. All of the team members are going to be your admins for this group, so we'll be able to answer some questions. But there's also going to be a description that our team member Whitney has posted, and in that description there's going to be a link to a short survey. Now this survey will take about 5 to 10 minutes to complete, and it's just going to tell us more about you. It's going to let us know how you're using Switcher, how often you're using Switcher, and that is going to help us to create future updates and be able to assist you guys in any way, just to know more of what you're doing. So we're going to go ahead and go into the survey right now, just to show you guys an example of what you'll be seeing. You're going to just put in your name. You'll also put in your Facebook name, because once you ask to join the group, that way we know it's you once that survey's been completed. If you would like a free Switchers t-shirt, there's going to be a question asking yes or no. If you do want that t-shirt, just make sure to click on yes, and it's going to open up fields for your mailing address. Now, for any international users, if you don't have a zip code or a state, don't worry about it. Those fields are optional. Fill out what is required for your mailing address, and that way we know where to send your shirt to. If you would not like a t-shirt, just hit no, and it'll skip you directly down to where you can fill out your social media profiles and other questions about how you're using Switcher. Now, when you join the group, we're going to get a notification saying you've requested to join, and once you finish this survey, we're also going to get a notification saying that the survey's been finished. Once we have both of your completed forms, we'll go ahead and grant you access to the group. Give us up to 24 hours to enter you into the group, especially the first couple of days as we're getting a lot of people coming through. For the t-shirts, give us up to 4 weeks on delivery, especially international users, so we have time to get those to you. Now, the only thing to remember, anyone can join the group. So whether you're an active subscriber, whether you're a Switcher Go only member, or whether you're on a trial, you guys can all join the group, fill out the survey, and enter into Switcher Studio Enthusiasts. However, only active subscribers get the Switcher Studio t-shirts. So if you're not currently active, if you're only on a trial, at this time you cannot get the shirt. Now, if you do want to become active and get that free Switcher Studio t-shirt, we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that. So Dan's going to go ahead and move over to switcherstudio.com. and you're just going to want to log into your dashboard. So you're going to click on login. If you guys haven't been to the dashboard in a bit, you're just going to use your normal credentials, so your email address and your password. And once you're in, there's going to be a menu on the left-hand side. Just click on billing info, and there's 2 steps you'll need to do once you're here. First, if you do not have a credit card entered in at this time, or if you have the wrong credit card entered in at this time, the first step is making sure that you correct that and get an active current credit card in. Now, after you've done that, go ahead and go to subscriptions. You're going to choose either a monthly or a yearly subscription. Once that's locked in, go ahead and go through the steps that we've done so far today. Go ahead and go to Switcher Studio Enthusiasts, join the group, fill out the survey. You're now an active user, and you get that free t-shirt. And if you do in the reverse order, if you subscribe after doing the survey, just send us a message on Facebook. Let us know, hey, I just now went active with my subscription, and we'll still be able to get you that t-shirt at that time. So that's just a little bit about the community. Again, I mentioned all of the team members are admins in there, so we'll be here to answer any of your questions. And again, remember, this is a community. This is about you guys meeting other Switcher Studio users. So feel free to answer other users' questions, ask your own questions, share anything you want, get to know each other. That's what we're hoping to see with this group. Now, what I'm going to do for just the remainder of this broadcast, as usual, we're going to answer some questions. Dan's checking the questions right now. Any ones that pertain to the group, the t-shirts, anything like that, we're going to go ahead and answer live. And of course, anything we don't get to, we're going to go ahead and answer manually after this broadcast as normal. Dan, what do we have so far?
No questions yet. I don't know if you have a question that you've been getting a lot over the past week or so from the support tickets. If you could go over one of those, that would be awesome.
Sure. So first, I know we've gone over this about 2 weeks now, but we're still getting the question in, video insertion, and also now audio controls. A lot of you guys have been using Switcher Go. You really like those features like the video insertion, the audio controls, the camera control sliders. Those are going to be inside Switcher Studio. We're having that update out before the end of this month, before the end of February. So we'll let you guys know on a broadcast and with a Facebook post when that update's out. But you're going to retain all of the features that you love about Studio, and all of those new features from Go are going to be inside there as well. That's one of the big ones that I've been getting from this past week. Another that I've been seeing, some people have been having issues with Facebook. Just when they're trying to stream, they might get an error, especially if it's your first time doing the stream. Again, the solution we have for that is unlinking Facebook from inside the Switcher app. So you would go in just as you added Facebook the first time, click to add Facebook again, and it'll actually give you an option to unlink. So you're going to unlink Facebook from Switcher. Next, you're going to go into your Facebook account on a computer and unlink Switcher from Facebook. When you combine them back together, that error is going to be gone. And I can post a link to our guide to that in the description after this broadcast. Also, if you go to our Help Center, which you can get to from SwitcherStudio.com, that information's there, also with a lot of our other guides. But that's one I've been getting this week a lot as well. Again, doing that unlink relink, it takes about 3 to 5 minutes, and it's going to solve that streaming problem.
So we did just get 2 comments asking about the live video insertion. So
Okay.
there. Another question someone had is incorporating video into Switcher Go. Is there a recommended resolution or video length?
Really for that, as long as it's your standard video format, it'll work for Switcher Go. The main thing we've had come up with a question for that is if someone has previously done a recording in Switcher Go, they're wondering how to get that footage into their next Switcher Go broadcast. Remember, even though you can go to your media bin and re-watch that footage in Switcher Go, you've still got to export it to your camera roll and then bring it back into Switcher Go. Otherwise, it's going to give you an error. You're not going to be able to find the footage. Make sure to export, import it back in, and then footage from a previous Switcher Go recording or broadcast you can put into your new recording and broadcast. But really it's just a matter of, everything we normally do. Keep an eye out for what kind of Wi-Fi you're on, how strong that is. Keep an eye out for how much storage space that you've got on your devices. If you just have a short video clip that's on your camera roll, you're going to be good for inserting that into Switcher Go.
I think that's pretty good. We've answered quite a few of these questions, and other than that, I think we can get everything else in the comments. So
sure.
If you want to wrap up?
Yeah, so again, at this point, about 15 to 20 minutes, anyone who's currently subscribed, you guys are going to get that email. It'll explain a little bit more about the group and have the link to the group. Anyone who is not actively subscribed, or if you don't receive that email, it's also going to be posted on the Switcher Studio page, which you guys are on right now. Again, click on that link, request to join the group, fill out the survey, you'll get entrance into the group, and you'll get that free Switcher shirt. And again, any questions that you have after this broadcast, leave in the comments, and we'll be sure to answer those up. Okay, so again, I do want to thank you guys for tuning in today, and we will see you for our next broadcast.